Yo, what's good, y'all? Um, I said I was gonna start doing more of these, so fuck it. About to just go in with them. Hope everybody all right out there. You know what I'm saying? Another day. You know what I mean? And you see all the gray hair right there. But guess what? It's not a man unit. It's not a Steve Harvey. It's mine though. And like I be telling niggas, at least I can still see my hairline. Still see that hairline through that. A lot of niggas shit back here, or either they bald. So don't talk about my gray hair, nigga, because at least it's still there. The gray's still there, baby. Hope everybody doing good today, though, man. You know what I mean? Um, what I wanted to talk about today, I said I'm gonna start doing one word segments. My first one was profanity, and summarize it. I was saying I got to throw that one on YouTube. And to those seeing this, I'm probably gonna put this on a new page I made. It's a backup page. Just follow that joint, subscribe to it. And the new one, my original, it's the Heart 83. Follow that joint, subscribe to it. Probably put it in the comments or something. But what I wanted to talk to y'all today about is the last one I did was about lists. I see a lot of niggas doing lists and a lot of people complaining and about somebody else's fucking opinions. Citywide, statewide, worldwide, hip hop. We love hip hop. Everybody got their reasons. That's a summary of it. You know what I'm saying? The last one. But this one, I'm gonna try to keep them pretty back to back. I'm talking about poison, man. This is nicotine. Nicotine. I think it's nicotine, Black and Miles, or either way, it's agents in this is known to cause cancer, and I'm sitting here smoking. What's the allure of poison? What's the attraction of poison? To look cool? Ever since we was young, a lot of niggas would be smoking cigarettes in high school, middle school, smoking weed, of course. As you grow older, though, I don't really consider weed a drug or a fucking, well, they said some people have breathing. Maybe the smoke itself, the fire could lead to breathing problems, but it's been a lot of health things that prove people that with cancer that got cured. And, you can look it up, Parkinson's disease, people be shaking a lot. And that tick, whatever's in that marijuana. So I'm not even going to bring that into play, but let's talk about my Hello Darkness, my old friend. You ever heard that? I think it was Simon and Garfunkel. Old school song, Hello Darkness, my old friend. To me, that's liquor, bro. And, to me, that's like, even before I was old enough to know what the fuck was going on, I seen they how they advertise. That's like a drug, man. Some people don't look at it as a drug, but that's the drug that they try to make look cool. Alcohol, liquor, bars. You see images even when you were a kid. I remember Billy D. Williams, and that's an even deeper level because they promote that to black people in the hood or black people without money. The malt liquor, which is gonna kill you faster than the regular liquor, which is still not good for you. But it's all poison. You know what I mean? And like the thing about poison, it could be so many levels that you look at poison on, like mental poison, physical poison. Like I said, what is it about us humans? Y'all ever think about this? That people put poison in their body voluntarily, and the world of drugs is another whole wide open field. Pills and motherfuckers doing heroin, doing all kind of shit, man. You know what I mean? Crack, of course, all that shit. See, me, I never fucked around with none of that shit. I was always into the liquor. You know what I'm saying? But what is it with poison? Even cigarettes, man. The Surgeon General warning is right there on the pack. What is it about that poison that people want to partake in it? Now, this thing is unhealthy. Like, I know they used to call the moonshine. I'm from Virginia. Niggas used to drink the moonshine. Niggas still drink the moonshine. I don't, but, niggas that been in prison, they say they make they use fruits to ferment the wine and all that shit. But the moonshine is the homemade liquor that's stronger than the fucking 151 proof. It's probably 300 proof, goddamn. Some of that shit I done drunk, man. That shit put you on your ass, dog. And they got something they make with the I remember chilling with some of the homies one time. We in the garage. My dumb ass, I'm always an extreme person. I take stuff to the extreme. Anything I do a lot of times. And that's the addictive personality a lot of times of a drinker. You know, if you, let's say you competitive with yourself, you competitive with rap, competitive with sports, you know, I think that factor in somewhere maybe. Like, this shit ain't nothing. Give me another drink. This shit ain't, you know. Remember one time I was with some of the older homies, you know, they try to give you the game, bro. I went in that jump, man. I'm like, man, give me the strongest shit in here. The niggas pulled me to the side like, what? Hey, bro, you get this weak shit and you might work up to that if you can. You know, they try to give me game. Man, I always been a nigga that just do what the fuck I want to do, though. And that ain't always a good thing. You hit a lot of brick walls like that. You know what I mean? But all I know that night, I ended up being so fucked up. I think I Earl, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's not funny. It is funny looking back, but like I said, the sad part, I don't even remember a lot of days, bro. A lot of days. Think about that. Days you don't remember, bro, from drinking. Like, you know, Gucci Man, and we always been into hip hop and rap and all. Gucci and Pliers at the song, waking up in the morning, 10 o'clock, drinking. We was doing shit like that, man. Give y'all another quick anecdote, right? Me and my cousins, we used to kick it at his crib a lot. That was like the kicking spot. Shout out to my nigga Larry Vigilante, you know what I'm saying? That's my big cousin. Like another one of my big bros, you know. But we'll kick it at his spot a lot. We on the porch. Sometimes we get into debates, arguments over dumb shit. You know how niggas be doing, just kicking shit, drinking. We ain't even go to the club. We was like in our 20s then. We didn't go to the club that night, go nowhere that's of, you know, niggas just kicking it, drinking, vibing, you know, and it's having that company. But a lot of times the negativity is there too, the potential for negativity. Because you drinking, everybody feeling good, everybody getting their feelings. Start arguing about dumb shit. A lot of shit can happen. But so we get into escalated debate. I'm one of them niggas, bro. I'm gonna say my 2 piece. I'm gonna say my 10 cent, bro. I always been like that. So we drinking and got down. Next thing you know, we out of drinks. It's 5:30 in the morning, I think it was. The store right there. We walked to the store. The crackhead out there. Now let me stop that. I'm not gonna say he was a crackhead. That's another misconception. You know, now that I'm older, you know, when you're young, you generalize, you see an old man, he could just be having a rough morning or a rough life, rough circumstances. So you see him looking bad or whatever. It's just the shell, it's just the physical. It's how you look on the outside. But you know, you see the yellow eyes, the red veins in their eyes, you assume they're a wino or a crackhead, a drug addict. I ain't got nothing, bro. Now I don't want nothing from you. You think they trying to get a pluck or something. You know what I mean? Like, I'm good, bro. I'm about to go in the store. Store ain't even fucking open yet. We out there drunk, you know, talking crazy. And, you know, the man said, man, come here, bro. You don't want to end up like me. And that lesson that quick. You know what I'm saying? That lesson that quick. This nigga telling you, and he look like a straight fiend. But he's telling you in a way that's fiend behavior. Who said that? It was LL Cool J said that shit, right? That famous hip hop mama said knock you out, all that, you know. LL and I seen a few. I think Cat Williams was talking about that recently too. How they learn from everybody. And Nipsey was saying this, and I can relate to this. He said, "You don't have to teach me because I'm gonna kind of steal information. I'm gonna learn on my own. If a nigga don't teach me, I might notice something, you know." And I know what happened to me all the time too. I give niggas credit though, as much as I can. Niggas ain't always gonna give you credit for something that you taught them or you know what I mean. But like I'm naming these people now for that distinct reason. LL taught me something. Cat Williams taught me something. It's something I already knew, but the way everybody speak on shit and break it down and give you a different viewpoint on it. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, Nipsey, all these niggas was saying, you know, L was saying, for instance, you can learn from a little kid. He said people need to stop putting so much stuff on money. And I've been saying that for years. I'm going to make another video, man. Like I said, I'm going to do one-word segments. Like, the first one I did, profanity. Second one, we're talking about awards, achievements, lists, acknowledgement, you know. So that was a set of words, but each word, you know, a hashtag and then talk about that central point. And the last one had a few points. I like how it came out, though. You know, I say I'm not going to force nothing. I'm not the type of nigga to force nothing, but, you know, New Year, hey, that's the motivation to just, you know, keep these joints going, man. People been telling me keep them going. Shout out to my nigga Mike Lowe. He was telling me keep the shit going. You know what I mean? I got to get him up here for one of these too, so we can do little talks. Cause I don't want mine to be as you see, I don't have a mic. I'm doing this shit right on the phone for real. I got tablets, laptops. I might do a few different things, but I don't know, man. I don't know how I want to have this shit set up, but I don't want it to be like a podcast, man. Too many niggas do podcasts. Niggas that know me, even when I rap, whatever I used to do or still do, I don't want to do it like nobody else. I want to have my own take on shit. So, you know, for now, I'm just doing IG videos and YouTube videos. So take it for what it is. But yeah, let me get back to LL was saying people discredit so many people just because of money. Like I always tell people, Donald Trump is an idiot. Kanye West, he good with music, but other than that, he's an idiot to me. All that clout and shit is what sells a lot of his shit. A lot of these people. I ain't just knocking him. Trump too. A lot of them niggas, the clout and the name they have is what Drake has said in an old record, but I think that apply to Kanye. Well, he said they can't take this buzz so big I can probably sell a blank disc. Kanye could probably sell a blank disc with nothing on it. The niggas are bad. When your name is like that, like them ugly ass shoes, I don't give a fuck what none of y'all niggas say. Them shit's trash. They trash, bro. You can pay $800 for them. You could buy some J's. I'm not saying J's is for the brand. You could buy some Huaraches. You could buy some goddamn Pumas, Adidas that look better than them for $200. You know what I mean? Or less, probably. But you know, everybody got their own taste and things, but I know, can't tell me. I know, bro. Influence of motherfuckers with money is all a lot of people need to see. And they're going to listen to anything. Nigga could tell you the craziest shit in the world just because you think you got some money. You know what I'm saying? And this is another thing that's funny too. People always look at this, the physical. Like I tell niggas all the time, who you think got more money? No diss to my nigga Gucci or Jeezy, whoever you want to name, Nas, whoever. Who you see these niggas with jewelry and all this other shit on? Who you think got more money? Them or Bill Gates? He got more money than all them niggas put together. Jay-Z and all, he got more money than all them niggas put together. Facts, nigga. And that man walk around with Walmart clothes on. So, you know, that's a jewel to whoever. Nigga look at me, say, I ain't taking no advice from that nigga. Okay. That's all I would say about that. Okay. But, you know, because I always been the type of nigga, I don't have nothing to prove. Even with my wall, right? I was just thinking about this. I had set up sometimes I got artwork, murals, homemade artwork some of my homies made, anime shit, shit with lion themes, because, you know, that was my thing, lion, growing up Lionheart. It was my rap name, you know what I mean? But I love lions, just the strength and dope phrases. I could set a lot of shit up. Nice mirrors, expensive looking shit. Who gives a fuck, though, at the end of the day? Because all that shit is a distraction. And let me tell you, it all ties back into to poison. It's a poison perception to think, I got to have all this shit on the wall for you to think listen to what the fuck I'm saying. It's a blank canvas right here. The chair is black. I've got all black on. Listen to what the fuck I'm saying. I ain't even playing that out like that, but I'm just saying, listen to what the fuck I'm saying. Now, of course, some people have music playing in the background. I might do that sometimes. I don't know. I'm more a person. I do whatever the fuck I want to do, whenever the fuck I want to do it, however the fuck I want to do it. I'm not trying to compete with nobody. I always try to compete with myself, bro. I tell people, even when I do music and shit, I've seen times niggas won't even give me the verse, bro. Or if I, you know, and I'm basically retired, but if I give them that verse, I never hear the song, bro. I never hear it again. And it ain't because it's trash, because niggas like, we could play in the studio, play in the car. Who is this right here? And I'm not tooting my own horn. I just speak the truth. I call my shit heart talk. It ain't no other shit to that. It ain't no gimmick behind that shit. Heart talk. I'm speaking from the heart. I speak the truth. And like people always say, I got my truth, this truth. No, I'm going to just tell you what happened that was true. Now, everybody got different versions of the truth. You know what I mean? But true. Okay, so perspective does play into it. Because just like this. I've been bit by a dog before, nigga. Now, metaphorically, real life. I've been bit by a dog in real life. But check this out, metaphorically. Now, a lot of white people tell you, suburbans, and, you know, a lot of them know it's real. But a lot of them that, or even some black people that live the sheltered life, well, less black people because of how it is really set up. But you got some that's going to live in denial. But more non-black people, they'll tell you police brutality, George Floyd, that was not what it was. Cause look, I told this one chick I knew, right, back in the day. She said, "You hate the police." I'm like, "Fuck 'em." You know what I'm saying? And this is the reason why. Because that pit bull, right? I have a pit bull. Other people scared of him. I understand it. That's not their dog. Now, if a dog come up to you, wagging his tail, smiling and playful, of course you're going to say he's harmless. But if that pit bull is on your ass, every time you see him, he's running, trying to jump the fence and get you, he's snapping at you, he's barking at you, your perspective of that same dog will be different, nigga, or wigger, whoever listens to this motherfucking shit, real shit I'm speaking. Your perspective of that animal will be different. And that's what I'm saying. That's how a lot of black people look at law enforcement, because y'all ain't enforcing shit but fucking oppression. But you know, from a nigga that dealt with that angry dog before, of course I'm gonna look at it like that. And of course they're gonna say not all of them. Of course not all of them like that. But this is what I know. It's like a dog school. You train all the dogs to only attack these black people. You train all the dogs to only attack. That's what it is. Come on, man. Attack poor people. Come on, man. That's what it is. We're going to get past that because that's simple. Like I said, so if people talk about the truth, okay, the truth. Truth is, we walked to that store early in the morning. The old man told me, "You don't want to end up like me." That's the jewel. That's the jewel that you look at a nigga, eyes yellow, old man, eyes yellow, red, you know, mouth dry, fucked up conditions. You don't know. You can judge anybody, but or think this man on drugs, this man. But for the nigga to say that, yo, and like L said, I take even little kids say stuff sometimes because they not burdened by society that brainwashes us all either through circumstances or through what we taking in, which is poison a lot of times. Watching all these news networks, that's, you know, some of them turning you against certain people, some of them telling you to champion certain people and certain ideals. It's poison. A lot of that shit is poison. Nas already made a song about this whole thing I'm talking about. Go listen to that. Nas Poison. But I can get more in depth from my own perspective, you know what I mean? But I know it's all poison. It's like, think about it. Humans are so fucking crazy. We really drink liquor. We really get fucked up off of some shit we know is poison. Motherfuckers out here really doing drugs and doing different shit. I'm smoking this right now, knowing I done had a few people in my family. Rest up, man. It's too many names, man. My boy John. Like they say, fuck cancer, man. My Uncle John, you know. And a lot of others. They died from that C, man, from that cancer. He used to tell me, nephew, quit drinking, quit smoking. Man, you know. But one thing, all praise be to God. I feel like I conquered that first one. I haven't drank in almost 3 years now. Probably over 3 years. I don't know. But I'm still smoking this. And what does this do? Calm your nerves or give you the illusion of calming your nerves. You think about it. What are the reasons, like I was saying, what are the reasons that we do smoke or drink? It's to be cool. I think that's the first thing. When niggas was young, middle school, high school, niggas smoking cigarettes, trying to look cool, sneaking them shits. Then you get a little older, depending on where you at, your family situation, your life situation, you might start drinking. You might start drinking the 40s and the 40 ounces. Niggas in the hood know if that's all you can afford, or you might be drinking MD 20s. You might, you know, before you can afford them little fifths of goddamn Hennessy and goddamn the real shit. You could graduate to that. But think about alcoholic. It's times I would drink the cheaper shit. Niggas would drink the cheaper shit because you could drink more of it. And that's a sad thing. You know what I mean? You can get more fucked up. But that shit hit you harder though. You know what I mean? And like I was saying, man, like with moonshine, man, people from the country know, you know, like, you know, niggas that been locked up before where they use the fruits and ferment that shit, let that shit ferment and get rot, and they make some kind of fucking juice concoction. I had a nigga that one time, one of the homies just lived close to where I used to live at. Big nigga, crazy motherfucker. You know, from that penitentiary, man. Wild nigga, bro. trying to get me to drink some of that shit. I'm like, my nigga, we free now. You free now. I always been free, thank God. But I mean, mostly, but I never been penitentiary, But you want me to drink this shit because it's a poison, bro. And think about it. I'm judging him like, nigga, I'm not drinking that shit you made in a black trash bag. What's the fucking difference? I go get this moonshine. Niggas made that shit in a barrel. I go get some fucking shit out the store. I don't know where the fuck they made that shit at. And people think just because it's sealed, the cap is sealed, they can trust it more than street drugs or whatever. But it's still poison. Spirits. Think about it. Old heads called liquor spirits. I don't know if y'all ever heard that before. Spirits. We drinking spirits, nigga. That shit crazy, nigga. If you really look at it, we drinking spirits. Now, do that mean it unlocks something in your spirit? I think that's possible. I think that's what they could be saying. Because I seen some of the coolest niggas. Attitude cool as a motherfucker. Women. They start drinking that shit, bro. I'm probably guilty of it to a degree, too. Because niggas told me they seen me wilding before. Shit they never seen me doing. But how it hit my emotional tank, how it hit my thought processes, probably affect your shit different. Affect everybody different. But I never was one to drink, just a rage drinker or a sadness drinker. Even though I have, pour out some liquor. Remember that Pac song? Pour out some liquor. You sitting back thinking about, because it's more of a mood regulator, I think, for me. Some people might can relate to that. When I used to drink, it was more regulating my mood. Having me feeling, okay, I don't really feel good right now. I feel a little off. Or I'm in a setting I don't want to be at. Let's go to a party or brunch or something somebody invite you to around a bunch of motherfuckers that's potentially fake. That's how I always feel when I'm in environments. Potentially hating, potentially gonna act awkward and gonna have me feeling awkward. And I don't like feeling weird, bro. So it's like taking that edge off. You cutting that little edge off. You making you mellowing you out, and then But the thing with that liquor is that roller coaster. I can tell you that from experience. It could be, all right, I feel like, and it's like, whoa, I'm sad, whoa, I'm angry. Well, it can rock like that, bro, depending on the circumstances, the situation. So like I said, man, what makes us drink all night, chop it up on the block with the homies like me and my cousin was doing, stay up all night, bro. It's like 5, 6 in the morning. We walked to the fucking store because it's right there. We walked to the store by where he used to live at, and the old head like, don't end up like me. And it really hit my mind, like, this store ain't even fucking open yet, bro. We trying to get probably some fucking Wild Irish Rose. Bro, my nigga, it was a time I was drinking Hurricanes, my nigga. That's why I say, boy, life is real, bro. If y'all know what them fucking Hurricanes is, Edges, man, I know about all that shit, bro. The hood drinks. And I was so fucking crazy with it. Times I have money, even after it's just the hood shit, I still drink me a 40 or hit a 4 Loco before I start drinking that good shit. And that shit is not, it don't mix. It's going to take your shit like probably somewhere else where you don't need to be at. But, the energy drink shit, like with 4 Loco, is like taking that Jaeger bomb. A lot of white people, and, I don't discriminate the niggas, motherfuckers. Shit, party with Mexican people. And, a lot of white crowds, they like to drink the Jaeger bomb, drop the Jägermeister, drop the shot inside the Jägermeister, shot of Red Bull, throw that shit back, and I seen niggas shit catch on fire before, mustache and all that. Because once that liquor hit your shit, it's flammable. And that flame from that, they light the shot, drop it into the thing. You got to knock it back. But I've seen it catch. Because, of course, you've been drinking all night. Your shit liquid all up here. Once that shit hit, that flame hit your shit going to catch on fire. Johnny Blaze. Your whole face on fucking fire. Might melt the skin off you, how you looking like Michael Jackson or some shit. And I can't talk shit because I got psoriasis, nigga. I got discolored skin and shit. But talking in a roundabout way, poison. And that's the physical aspect of it and how it's promoted to us. Smoke weed every day. Like I said, I'm not gonna jump to weed because like weed has been proven to help a lot of people out. But it's still, like I said, a gateway. I think anything is a gateway drug. When niggas say, maybe even these. If you the type of nigga that's a drinker and you remember times, man, a few shots of that goddamn Grandma Yayo, that goddamn Kettle One with this black will be good because people that drink, at least my generation, hype. Talking about the high getting hyped up. So you might be drinking, Smoke half a black, smoke a whole black, and that shit gonna boost up. Smoke 2 or 3 cigarettes. It's gonna boost up your buzz. And it's like I said, it's like regulating your emotions, regulating your feelings, and then you feeling nice. But, it's like waking up from that from that high. You might feel like it's a perfect high. Waking up from that shit. What has changed in your life? You go out party, go out into town, enjoy yourself for the moment. Enjoy yourself with your friends, But, I guess some people can live in that moment and enjoy it. And this is going to sound crazy, y'all, but to me, it's more like I can be who I really want to be. And that's a scary thing and a crazy thing. It's just insane, man. Like, a lot of stuff we do is insane, and a lot of niggas don't want to acknowledge it as insanity, but it's insane. I can be who I really want to be. And I don't know fake shit, because look, like I did the freestyle on my last segment when I was talking about acknowledgments and all this shit and how niggas always want credit. I spit one of the rhymes I wrote a few months ago. That's the thing about the skill and the craft. You can't judge shit because it's always there. Let's like, take this for instance. I was thinking about this the other day. Andre Ward, right? One of the greatest fighters, undefeated. You know what I mean? He up there with fucking, now I don't know if he could beat my boy Crawford, but he was one of the, like, I'm glad Crawford got that shot when niggas really know he's one of them ones, because he was kind of under the radar. They try to keep him, don't want him to get his shine so he can reach that Mayweather status when niggas recognize him, that Pacquiao status, and or that Canelo status. I'm glad that but I don't think Andre Ward never got that recognition. But he still could beat a lot of niggas today. He could still beat a lot of real fighters today. And definitely niggas like us, regular people, he'll beat the shit out of one of us probably. And more than likely, you know what I mean? But definitely people that's in his weight range, you know what I mean? But, or not saying that either, because, that sad shit don't always matter. You know what I mean? So, but, what was the point I was making, man? About the recognition. I'm just saying my rhymes is nice, so I can still kill a lot of rappers. I know that. It ain't a feeling. That's just something I always knew. You know what I'm saying? I always know. But even if I'm not active, as they say, because it's an art form. It's like I said, drawing in the house, you can still be better than niggas who selling millions around the world, because it's a skill. But it's also an opinion thing. Niggas might think your shit ain't shit. They might think somebody else shit. They could draw 3 lines on the fucking. Y'all seen them art galleries, them high-class art galleries? Draw 3 squiggly lines. Oh, that's a fucking... Do you see what he's saying by that? It's like that meme with the R. Kelly or somebody else with the fucking dashiki on, that fucking kufi on, the pro-black African joints. Like, niggas looking too deep in this shit. You know what I mean? You make it something more than what it really is. But that's what this world is about. Overhyping shit. Like Kanye and all them niggas. But what I'm saying though, man, like the thing about talent and all that shit, whether it's seen or not, is there. You know what I mean? And man, I'm see now, and I don't do that a lot. I try to circle back around the I actually forget what the fuck I was just talking about. It is getting late too. Getting late. But dealing with this poison shit, bro. Like, let me see if I can. Damn. Lost that thread, bro. But that's one thing about the way I think about shit. I forget a lot, bro. I don't know. But man, the thing about that poison shit, man, how in society the poison is pushed on us. Now, food. The what is it? The Department of what is it? FDA, the Food and Drug Administration. Look at that. Somebody pointed that out to me one day. I never thought about that. The Food and Drug Administration. Why are you putting food and drugs together? Could you possibly be putting drugs in the food? Seems pretty obvious. The Food and Drug Administration, the FDA. Dirty motherfuckers. Dirty. So that's poison, man. Especially this processed food, McDonald's and all that fucking TV dinners. And the sad part, it's times a lot of us was broke, bro, especially growing up. Niggas couldn't afford shit like that, man. I can't even afford a pack of chicken right now. I'm going to get these noodles that's fucking plastic. I ate so many noodles in my life, bro. Man, shit. But it's times you get a little pack of chicken, make it stretch. But it's times you couldn't afford that shit. You might have hot dogs and noodles. Hot dogs, which is fucking pig guts and all that shit. If you see how they make it, all type of bacteria probably up there. And you cook that shit, eat it. And pork anyway, you know what I mean? But you got fish, the fucking tilapia, because I used to eat the shit out of that tilapia. But a lot of that shit is farm raised. If you look at how disgusting the conditions is, they raise them, they fucking clone them fucking animals and feed them to you. Poison. Even the fucking water, my nigga. We don't know what the fuck they doing to this shit. I was telling somebody, because I got ice cubes in the crib, right? This lady I know, she was saying, you still use ice cubes? You know, that's, you know what I mean? And some people got an ice maker on this shit. I do use ice cubes sometimes. And some people, of course, they're going to use bottled water poured in. Sometimes I use tap water on the ice cubes because it's cooling the shit off. But like I was telling her, y'all don't think deep enough. It's like, they thinking I don't think deep. It's just y'all don't think deep enough. Everybody use tap water when you take a shower. I hope you're taking a shower or a bath. You washing your hands. That shit's still getting into your pores. When you taking a bath, it's getting in your eyes and your mouth, your ears. You still getting affected by the poison. Whatever the fuck they doing to that water, it's still gonna affect your body. And I ain't mean to scare nobody with that shit if you ain't never thought about it, but that poison shit, bro. And it's crazy how we, like I said, we will engage with choosing poison. There's a lot of people out here self-medicating. You know, that's what they call it. Liquor, a lot of people on drugs, whatever they doing. A lot of people eat. When they get depressed, they eat. You know, Big Pun was saying that's how he got that big. If you saw Pun, used to be like my size or close to my size probably. And he was huge, bro. He was like 400 some pounds or something. Like not no muscular Hulk either, just a big, you know, obese guy. And probably 500, I think. Like, but depression, you know, is like the poison of the world, bro. It's like negativity. That's a poison, man. You ever seen them videos, man? They play music to plants. Or they just talk. One of them is so ill, bro. The dude was just talking to the plants. One plant, he's talking shit to him. Bitch ass niggas, the vibration, bro. People don't believe in God. They don't believe in the spirit, bro. The spirit can be poison, bro. The spirit can be nurtured, too. The plant that they talk shit to and treated bad was fucked up and shriveled up. The plant that they nurtured, they talk good to it. Your soul. That's why I said, you got some parents out here, bro, they buy their kids everything. They do everything. Or some of them, they just don't beat them. So, you know, they leave them alone, let them do. But it can be poison, too. Because you could be talking shit. You could be talking down to them and poison their whole spirit. They could have no self-confidence. I've seen that a lot. Especially any nigga that really come from the hood or been around the hood. Like, the culture, bro. Beat the shit out your kids. They'll learn. Now, we did learn respect. But was it always warranted? Sometimes it could be that person just taking their frustration out on you. Or not knowing how to sit you down and talk to you. So they just beat the shit out of you. And I don't got beat by all, man. But I was bad. I probably was a bad kid. You know what I mean? Like, by them terms. And I did learn. But I not knocking nobody. My aunts, my grandma, my daddy, my mama, you know. All of them, granddaddy, you know what I'm saying? Even some of that. See, we come from that era too, which is a thing. Another reason that this world is poison, the community thing. We would never raise our hands at an elder. I remember one time I was throwing rocks at the train, bro, right over there by Spruce Street and stuff, for my Sufferland. My great grandmother, Marshanna, if y'all know the Scotts and Sears, that's my family too. It's my grandma's family. Yeah, she know I ain't lying. Rest in peace. My grandma, though, look, we gonna tie this definitely into the poison, right? My great grandma was 90-something years old when she passed. She was still walking around, had perfect sense. My grandmother, who raised her, she kept trying to get her to move into the house with us. We was in a big crib. You know, it's like a family house. That's why I learned interactions and communication with different people and different personalities and different bullshit people got. The good side of different people. And, you know, just learning how to adapt from growing up in an environment like that for years. You know what I mean? But my great grandmother, she didn't want to leave her home. She had a small home, but she didn't want to leave it. She was there for years and years and years, way before I was born. So we used to always bring her a plate of food or something like that, go check on her. But it's a time when I lived with her for a few months. Traumatic time, I'll be real. When my parents separated, I was still like, what, 7? I ain't even gonna get into all that right now. But that's a poison too that we have of pushing shit back. And I did go to therapy a few years ago, man. A few times I wanted to cry right in front of this lady, bro. Like just having somebody that really, I don't know. I told people, I think it's the confidentiality that you know deep down. They can't really tell nobody. Now, they probably tell their husband or boyfriend. It's bullshit. Motherfuckers will tell you they ain't. By law, how the fuck you gonna find out if they told that nigga? You'll never know. I think that's just a natural, that pillow talking shit. I think it's a natural thing with a lot of people. Okay, how cold you are. Motherfuckers known to do that shit. Especially if they got a wife or somebody they feel like a trust or husband. You know what I mean? Now, a lot of these niggas is doing pillow talking with junks you just dealing with, fucking with. You stupid. But, hey, that's another whole... That's how a lot of shit gets started. But, hey, my grandmother, though, she was in good health, walk around health, used to go fishing, used to catch the fishes and make us eat the head, yo, the whole body. Say, don't waste none of that. Have y'all ever ate fish head, yo? Somebody cooked the whole fish. Don't cut the head off. They cook the whole fish. And you eat the eyes. The eyes is chewy. I still, fuck. Still remember that nasty shit. And I'm like, crying one day. Grandma, I gotta eat the eyes. She slapped the shit out of me. Bow! This is my great grandmother, nigga. And she was part Native American, too. So you see me on a lot of my family. You know, the exotic thing with America. They love exotic, you know. Especially my sister, hair down here, you know. And I used to always tell them, I'm glad you didn't grow up. I'm glad you grew up in California. In a way, I miss my sister. I used to visit all the time, but I wouldn't have to be fighting every day. Every time you come down the country and suffer with a bunch of niggas and white boys, a few white boys, mostly niggas I grew up around. They trying to grab and where your sister at? Niggas I ain't seen in years come around. She used to play basketball. Where your sister at, man? She coming up. Hell no. You think you my daddy? I might as well be. Shout out to my sister Chanel. She know what time it is, man. Love you. And, you know, we get older, motherfuckers understand the reasons people are how they are, you know. Now, she grown now. She married now. So, either way, y'all niggas gay. But, the point I'm making, my grandmother was in good health. Had chickens in the backyard. It's crazy. She was on Spruce Street. And they ended up tearing that house down all the way on the end. She had chickens in the backyard, bro. Old school. This in the 90s. She had chickens in the backyard. In the 90s, early 90s, I was still a little kid, like 8 years old. But I was throwing rocks at the train one day. Like I said, the poison thing. The poison of a mind state of a community was not as poison as it is now. It was getting there. It was the 90s, you know, music, putting it out, movies, putting it out, and then just the poverty, the drugs, you know, it all ties in different poisons. We didn't bring them drugs in the community. I was 18 years old thinking about this one day. I know how to get my hands on a chopper. What y'all know is machine gun, illegal, any type of drug. And it won't even, where I lived at the time, middle school and high school, it won't even a fucking grocery store close by. But you know how to get your hands on some illegal drugs that's cocaine and all that other shit. That shit from South America. How the fuck can we get our hands on this shit in Suffolk, Virginia, in the country? How can you get your hands on stuff like that or some kind of weapons and stuff? And not saying I know, I don't know nothing, but I'm just saying people that live in the hood, most of them do know how to get. That ain't no snitching shit. That's real shit, niggas. Niggas know how to get their hands on some shit. Because y'all motherfuckers, they ain't snitching about the police to the police. It is the police. The police, the government, y'all the motherfuckers that bring that shit into the hood. COINTELPRO, pussy ass niggas. We know history. We know what y'all been doing to our communities. But like I said, that's another form of poison. The government, poison. Police, poison. It's like you know, Nas got the song, but I always think of poison. Poison, Bell Bill DeVoe. But you know where they got that from? The nigga Cool G Rap. One of the greatest ever. But he was my favorite when I first started listening to rap and really, really listening to rap. I used to listen to Hammer and shit. I was a young kid in the 90s. The Ham, too legit, too quick. Y'all remember that? I was about 8 years old, brother. I used to listen to Hammer, all them motherfuckers, man. I probably listened to Vanilla Ice, bitch ass. He's like the equivalent of Eminem, sellout. Like Hammer was the sellout. They would call him a sellout, but MC Vanilla Ice, he was the white version. He's just like Beastie Boys and Run DMC. You got Run DMC, then you got the gentrified version, Beastie Boys. But at least they never said nothing racist that I know about. I can listen to them a lot more than a few other artists who have said racist shit, and I don't fuck with them at all. But Poison, because that's Poison. Poison mind state is if somebody disrespect your people, and some of your own people will try to tell you, that was a long time ago. Forget, man, fuck that, dog. Like I said, my hero was Malcolm X, Huey P. Newton, Bobby Seale. You know what I mean? Come on, man. What's my man? His little brother Jonathan Jackson, George Jackson. Them type of brothers. Look into them. They my hero. That's my type of heroes. So if they didn't fuck with you, nigga, motherfucker, whoever, I probably wouldn't fuck with you. This is America. This is America. With the KKKs up there. So, yeah, man, but like I said, the poison is your own people will tell you, you need to get over this. You need to accept. We accept too much bullshit. That's a poison mind state. Motherfuckers can do anything to us and we still gonna accept them, man. The video I seen one time with the fucking Asian people with hair salons, and you got Arabic people, Indian people from India, stores in the hood, gas stations. The dude's saying, look, y'all come in our communities and send your kids to college. You can't even buy a fucking t-shirt from me, bro. No selling in the store. I don't know what nationality it was, but it wasn't us. You can come to our store, you can come to our communities and sell us whatever you want to sell us and get rich off of us. Send your kids to school. You can't even support me though, motherfucker. Fuck you then. You know what I mean? Shouts out to the ones that do at least rock with us. Because it's a monopoly. It's all a plan. It's all part of another poison plan. But yeah, Cool G Rap Poison. He was saying as far as his lyrics is poison, his lyrics is potent. Smoking niggas. When I first really started rapping and really fucking with it, I say 95, 94. It's old I am. Cool G Rap and Inspector Deck. It ain't even the Triumph verse. When Triumph came, of course he bodied that. But he's a verse bodier. He was one. That's how I always, was. But this shit with Gangstar, Recipes Guru, DJ Premier. Above the clouds where the styles is original. Infinite skills create miracles. Warrior spiritual. Above the clouds, holding it down. That was Guru. Then check, Inspected Deck, check. I leave scientists mentally scarred, triple extra large, wild like rock stars who smash guitars. Now, to y'all now, we know the flow done advanced in different levels and blah, blah, blah. But think about it. That's like 97, I think, bro. I was like 14. So to my mind, bro, hearing that, I leave scientists mentally scarred, triple extra large, wild like rock stars who smash guitars. Blow holes in your mirage. Catch it, shake them down like the Riot Squad. Invade your zone, ruin like ancient Rome. I span the universe and return to earth to claim my throne. What? That's what I was saying about niggas ranking raps and, I like this type of motherfucker. Niggas ain't rapping like that, bro. Definitely not. No. Well, you got some niggas that, underground, they still a variation, but that was the pure hip hop, bro. Invade your zone. You ruined like ancient Rome. You know the ruins of Rome? I span the universe like a fucking UFO or alien, like an ill nigga. I span the universe, then return to earth to claim my throne. The maker, owner, plus soul controller. Ayatollah rest in the sky, the clouds my sofa. Man, I ain't gonna, that nigga is good, man. That nigga one of the illest, bro. They the ones that got me, and it's crazy. I can put my bars up against some of the new guys, but I always, that standard, them Rakim and all them, you can always put your standard up to that. Like, do this verse match up to that shit? It probably ain't going to, because that was so masterful, bro. To that beat and how he laid that shit down, bro. Big shout out to the Woo. Big shout out to Spectre Deck. Big shout out to KGR. All niggas that really took the craft for what it is, bro. It's a craft. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Niggas just think it's a money thing now. It's a business thing. That's a poison mind state. That's a poison mind state. Of course you want to be successful off of it. But why not just be fucking MCM? Why not just be out here dancing with big pants on? Why not just be... And it's like the minstrel show, like Little Brother, the greatest niggas from Carolina ever to me. Fonte, Gallo Fonte, the greatest rapper from Carolina. And of course, niggas gonna have opinions about that shit too, because I know who y'all gonna say, that nigga ain't fucking with Fonte in his prime. No, I'm a real hip hop nigga. I've been a fan of that shit since I was a little kid. Nah, Fonte was that nigga, bro. Fonte was talking about, we all know who William Shakespeare is. Talking about house niggas. We know who house niggas is. He said something about, damn, porch monkeys that Shakespeare's. I don't know exactly how he said that. Y'all niggas are porch monkeys. They call it porch monkeys that Shakespeare's. See, a lot of shit just too deep for niggas, bro. But niggas that's deep themselves and real artists that's real, even them niggas that y'all put up there, to me, they know what the fucking time is. They know they're gonna stay in that healthy medium lane. That's where they can catch the most. The common man. They can catch they know this shit is way more superb though. This other shit is like porch monkey Shakespeare's, you know what my word's worth. He ain't say it like that, but come on, bro. I ain't never heard nobody from North Carolina rap like that. Nah. Not before, not after. But I'm a VA nigga, you know what I'm saying? But big shout out to everybody doing anything. I ain't no hater, you know what I'm saying? I might troll or whatever, but niggas, get your money, bro. Bottom line. I'm not gonna agree with everything, but get your money, dog. Get your be great, nigga. Fuck that. You know what I mean? Especially anybody that's a nigga though, bro. Anybody that really came from nothing. Or came from little less. Everybody say they came from nothing, but a lot of niggas really, really came from nothing. And it's a poison mind state to even hate on that shit. You know what I mean? But like I said, man, it's all poison. And my grandmother, I just feel like she was not poison, bro. She grew up in the era. She probably grew her own vegetables. I don't really remember. I think she had a garden though. I remember the chickens though, so she probably catch her own food, cookie. Remember she would carry a bucket, go fishing somewhere, bring the fish, and cook the whole, make you eat all of it. And hey, we was unpoisoned, but I was throwing rocks at the train one day. Wait till the train started moving. We used to play crazy games. You know how kids is. Sometimes we'd stand on the train. You know what I mean? It's crazy shit. Especially in the country, motherfuckers ain't got a lot to do. But I'm talking about, I was young, man. I was probably about 8, 9, throwing rocks at the train. Somebody seen me. They told me. The old lady, rest in peace, Ethel, because my grandmother's name was Ethel too, that raised us. Ethel was one of their friends. I think she was one of my great grandma friends. So she might have been one of my grandma. Stuff like that is a blur to you when you're young. She grabbed me by my ear, bro, like you see on a movie. Come here. Took me to the porch. Bust my ass, bro. She beat me. I'm like, damn, she ain't even in my family. But guess what? It wasn't no love lost. I went home. My grandma beat me. And then I think my dad or my mama beat me. I don't know. My mama was gone. And my mama had moved away. I think my daddy beat me or somebody. So I caught about 2, 3 in that day. And sometimes, hey, that's what happened when you fuck around. But, whoa, do y'all see that shit? That's poison. And I'm still smoking this shit to the knuckle. What the fuck was that? They just caught flame inside of it. You see that, man? But, like I said, substituting one poison for another poison. Just for the damage in your vocal cords, it make you feel like, yes, you feel like release. You know what I mean? Like, but this thing about poison, man, like I was saying, society won't poison to that point yet. But me as a little kid, I would try to aggressively. I seen niggas be like, "You better not put your hands on me, motherfucker," Or parents. I seen, man, come on, man. I seen parents, you know. I went up to the school and cussed the teacher out. Why you fucking cussing the teacher out? You know your kid crazy as a motherfucker. Come on, man. That's what I mean by poison, bro. It's like the poison stretches farther than just the liquor, the culture, everything. Of course, bro, we can talk endlessly about the poison of this culture. Rap music. I've been a participant in that dumb shit. You know what I mean? I can't say like I ain't black on black crime. I've been a participant in some certain shit. Willingly or unwillingly. Retaliation, just the mind state is a tortured mind state. That Uncle Thomas shit. Just call it that Uncle Thomas. Indoor Negro shit. I never been a victim of that shit, but that's stuff that we see and we deal with in this world, man. Like motherfuckers, it's poison, bro. Nas was saying was it King's Disease 2? One of them albums he got, he on another great terrific run. Man, the GOAT, for real to me, like the greatest, like 50 years old still rapping better than niggas that's 20. And his catalog is crazy. But he said the block was college. We giving knowledge by the psychotic. See, that's when I rank. See, everybody got a ranking system. We was talking about this the other day. Acknowledgement, ranks, list. Everybody got different criterion for their ranking system. My thing is talk about that real shit. Make it stylistic. Put knowledge in there. Niggas say, you trying to kick knowledge? Nah, I'm trying to kick that shit you need to learn, though. That ether. That shit that make your soul burn slow. But that knowledge, bro. The block was college. We giving knowledge by the psychotic. And that's why I said, man, I seen a lot of niggas talking about shit like this. How you got to unlearn everything, bro. Even like the church. There's a lot of poison in there, too, and that's a sad thing. Because it's coming from a place of you talking about God, but is you really teaching out that book you reading? Or is you teaching out the bank book? It's a lot of poison, man. But like he said, the block was college. To a lot of us young African-American guys, the block was how we learn. We learn through music. We learn, but it's a lot of negative shit we learn too, though. You know what I'm saying? Somebody do this, you got to respond like this. Instead of communicating, instead of talking. I ain't no bitch ass nigga. I ain't soft. So blow somebody's head off. Get into a war. Get into an altercation that could lead to a fucking war. Lead the motherfuckers going to jail and lead the, That's how we was taught though, man. Always talk about the Biggie lyric, one of my favorites, but it's real. What he was saying is real because the real mentality that people felt back then, they still feel to this day. The song with Bone Thugs, which he killed, that nigga, Biggie was that nigga too. Like, come on, man. The man said, all these hoes I got to like one. All these niggas I got to fight one. And the thing is, okay, all these girls, you're going to like one. That's just understandable. But all these niggas, I got to fight one. Why? A lot of us really programmed like that, bro. Like, man, I don't like that nigga right there, man. Fuck that nigga, yo. Or niggas will be scheming and plotting on a nigga they grew up with. They see this nigga doing good. They might be scheming and plotting on that man. But the insurance man come through selling insurance or whoever else from another culture, primarily the dominant culture, which is, white culture, they won't even think about doing nothing to them. And I'm not condoning that either. That's whack too. But I'm just saying, you look at your own person like food, own people like food, like we ain't shit. Look at each other like we ain't shit. Hate on each other like we ain't shit. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying, man. Like the poison, man. That shit, man. The poison, bro. Like always having to compete with each other. You know what I'm saying? I am tired, but I'm gonna rock with this one. I think I'm gonna drop this shit, yo. Fuck it. I've always been one of the people. Oh, and that's the ultimate freedom. It's another poison. Me and some of the homies are talking about. And it's just my opinion. We all have our opinions, man. I don't care about the public perception thing. I don't give a fuck. If I got 10 million right now, I got $10. Niggas ain't gonna know. But I'm gonna look more like I got $10 because, like I was saying, man. Hey, man. Bill Gates got Walmart clothes on. Nas, Rick Ross, Gucci Man, Jeezy, uh, even Rakim and them back in the day. They walk around looking like they got billions. Like, them niggas, Jay Z, Jay Z too. You can add Jay Z and all them niggas together. Rick Ross, Trick Daddy, Bill Gates got more than all of them. If you want to talk hardcore facts, and the man don't look like he got shit. Jeff Bezos, the nigga with Amazon. Everybody buys shit from Amazon. Come on, man. That man walk around with a regular suit on. It's probably expensive, but it don't look like he ain't got no gold teeth, no over the top shit. But it's two sides of that. Like we also do come from royalty. I never thought about that till I heard that little intro to the song that Pimp C had. Rest in peace, Pimp C, UGK, Texas. He was saying we come from that. Look at how the Egyptians they was buried in gold caskets. It was about excess. And I think we just stuck in that mentality. But the thing is, them niggas was living in pyramids. If you living in pyramids, I don't think a gold fronts is gonna hurt you. But you sleeping on somebody's couch, nigga, you ain't even in your own spot. I can't tell you what to do. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. I can't tell you to sock it to. That's the song, right? I can't tell you, but the priority thing, not us riding in a nice car, but this shit taking all my money, And I've been in a lot of them situations, bro. When I was younger, like I tell people, man, it's all about how you, the poison and how you let it affect you, bro. Poison of a mind is, and I feel like a lot of us had it to certain degrees. Of us, even me too. I'm not impervious to bullshit. I'm human, bro. But we'll see some shit and then like, damn, I could do that. I thought about a few years ago buying a gold fucking leash for this dog. Real gold. And I'm like, how much could I do with that money though? But this shit is cold, bro. I still might do it one day. That's what I'm saying. I'm a nigga, bro. I'm still a nigga, bro. I'm still a person. I'm still human. I'm still a nigga, bro. Like, so it's not an excuse for it, but like I said, man, Schindler's List. I think of that movie sometimes at the end. He saved lives. I think he gave somebody a gold, what's the little things they put on your jacket when you in war and the little button things, like it's like a little earring piece on the back where you can, people that been in the army know what I'm talking about. The little wars, Purple Heart, this Medal of Honor, Valor, whatever. Every time he gave one, they let one person go. So at the end, he's trying to keep crying. He's trying to give up. I could have saved all these lives. It make you think of shit like that. Like, damn, these trinkets. Somebody's life is really worth this trinket. This bullshit that ain't gonna do nothing but sit on the shelf and get old. Or like all them Egyptian pharaohs we was talking about, and queens and kings and emperors and all these rich people. They dead. The motherfuckers been dead for thousands of years. And guess what? The gold teeth they had in their mouth, a grave robber came through there with a hammer, knocked this shit out and took it, melted it down. Probably made a herringbone chain out of it, sold it. It's not funny, but it's just real. Gold casket, melt that bitch down. You know what I mean? All this shit you want to be celebrated in life and death. For what? But it's a poison of the mind. A lot of niggas ain't gonna look at it. A lot of niggas ain't gonna agree with me. But it is a poison of the mind. For me to care that much about what you think. And Jeezy, I think, had that song said, she ain't want to fuck me, she want to fuck my car. That shit real, bro. Or I got these rims. It was him that said this too. A lot of niggas be dropping little semi-jewels. Even the most not. He ain't one of the best lyricists, but he alright, but he's seen some real shit probably. Anybody that lives in real life, you seen some real shit, you're going to impart a little bit of that knowledge, you know what I'm saying? But, hey man, we all human. Like I said, you do only live once. You only die once too. So you got to enjoy yourself. You can floss how you want to floss. Ooh, I can't knock you. I'm just saying, man, I ain't going to be out here starving, looking like my belly full, but I'm starving with gold teeth. I don't think that's smart. Or scrambling. Damn, I'm caught up on everything, but I missed one payment. I missed one check. They fuck up my check one time. I'm behind on some shit. And I done been there. We all human. I'm still a young nigga, fairly. I'm 40 years old. But bro, like I'm saying, man, it's all of poison of a mind state. Niggas was telling me they ain't even put the same shirt on twice. You can probably look through my shit and see this. You probably see this hoodie. I don't know how far back. You probably ain't got to go back too far. But fuck these hoes, nigga. Or fuck these niggas. Like, not them. We was talking about shit. But I'm just saying, if a nigga see me with this hat on, man, I see that hat in the picture you took. So what? I could have 1,000 hats in there or 100. I could have 2. Who the fuck cares? And who know who you don't know? And guess what? I don't give a fuck to show you. I give a fuck about you enough to show you whoever watches this. I don't give a fuck, dog. Like, damn, that nigga wear the same this. So my bank account could be 100 times yours though, or 1,000 times yours. You don't know. Or it could be half of what you got. Who gives a fuck? It's my life. Just like your life. You want to spend all your money on fucking shoes and cars and shit that's gonna fucking get old in 1 week, 2 weeks? Hey, get old in a year, your shit broke down. You done made that high ass payment, paying that high ass insurance, the rims, take your rims back and all that shit. Hey, you want to go through that shit? I'm not saying you is. I'm not wishing that on nobody. Maybe you can shine forever. Maybe you can stunt forever. Maybe you at that level. Hey, everybody ain't gonna live their life the same way. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. It's a poisoned mind state to care that much about what a person think, man. A person that obviously don't give a fuck about you. If a nigga judge you, bro, let me tell you, man, I can see you coming out your house every other day looking fucked up. If you tell me you straight, you straight. I'm good. Maybe it's something you trying to get to. Maybe you ain't trying to have niggas on your ass, so you just living regular. Hey, a lot of niggas do that. A lot of people do that. Don't get it mistaken. A lot of people out here driving these goddamn Beetles and small ass cars. Them niggas stack the fuck up. And other niggas rushing to impress niggas, and you know, a lot of simple minded, you know, because even in school, like I said, like now I said, the block was college. We given knowledge by the psychotic. These people are psychotic, bro. They was brainwashed by the poison too, to a psychotic degree. But tell you, man, fuck these hoes, bro. You don't need no girl. You don't need no wife. And that damaged so many people, man, through the years. Really think about it. It's that mentality. Make a girl fall in love with you, and then you just do it dirty. Woman, make a nigga fall in love with you. It's a cycle. And she gonna say, fuck these niggas. I'm in the streets. What my nigga Future said, it's a cold world. It's a cold world, bro. Like, you know, she's for the streets. It's a cold world. You know? But, you know, it's like you live your life how you, this is the thing about diluting that poison and getting rid of it. It's like taking the detoxic shit. Because all that toxic relationship, toxic friendships. I seen niggas around each other that wanted to kill each other, bro, but y'all hanging in the club. And I know y'all don't fuck with each other really, man. Y'all got that competition, that pride. Niggas hanging around and they don't want to get too far away from each other because they still competing with each other. Y'all ever see some crazy shit like that? Like, now I said, the block was knowledge. The block was college. We giving knowledge by the psychotic. That's a psychotic mind state. Psychotic mind state, all your older cousins, your daddy first cousins, all your second, third cousins, overheads, drug addicts doing whatever the fuck they doing, strung out, cheating on their wife, you know, whatever the fuck they doing. Uncles, well, you know, I had some cool uncles too. I'm not knocking. I had some cool cousins and second cousins. Not singling out nobody, but this shit happen every day, baby. Telling young men, man, fuck these hoes, nigga. And I got into this debate with some young niggas, with some niggas my age at work. We still relatively young niggas, 40, 30s. I'm telling them, we brainwashed by music. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Let them suck on the nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's Snoop, you know. But Snoop had a wife the whole time. He making these songs. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have. Now, come on, bro. If that ain't toxicity, I wish I could every girl in the world. And now they hating Cardi. And let me be real with y'all. Sexy Red and all them. It's sad. But that's the monster you created, niggas. Because we have music demeaning women for years and years. Uncle Luke, 2 Live Crew. Come on. Big Pimpin', Spinning Cheese. Come on, bro. So now these women that was treated like meat, they making songs about being meat and being like back in the day, like I was telling somebody, you could call a girl a HXE. You know, you call it HXE. You call her a garden tool. They will take total offense to that. Nowadays, it's like they don't give a fuck. You call a girl, man, I'm a good one too. Girl, break your heart with that one, boy. Girl, you care about tell you that. You like, oh God. Oh God, boy. You tell a girl you really fuck with like that, and you really want to make her your girl and all that cornball, that simp shit. Nah, I'll fuck with you. It ain't simp shit. Let me tell you, that's the poison too. It's not simp. My nigga Fabulous summed it up the best. They say it ain't tricking if you got it. They lying. I agree with him with that. Niggas say it ain't tricking if you got it. Yes, it is, nigga. If you a millionaire, you spending 100,000 on these salacious women, you a fucking fool. That's just how I look at it. I'm not paying for nothing. Hey, what DMX said, I gave you what you gave me or not. Like, you know, I always look at like, look, now if I spoil a girl I really like or spoil my friends, I done heard people say you try to buy friends, you try to, that's a stupid way to look at it. Nah, nigga, I'm gonna just treat everybody. A girl told me that before. That shit did kind of hurt though. Nigga, I never admit it though. I never admit it. You know what I'm saying? I say it here because they not gonna see this shit. Maybe they will. I don't know. But you know, we giving knowledge by a psychotic. You know, and we have a lot of unlearning of the wrong shit and relearning of the real shit we need to do. I'm still doing that. This is the therapy shit, like I was saying. We always talk, I'm not going to give these white people my money. But the thing is, you can get a black therapist. You can get an all-black therapy group that's run by black people. They got that out here. But check this out. What helped me, I found that I was telling one of my cousins, I got an older white lady. I just turned 40, so I'm still in my 30s when I went to therapy the last time. Late 30s and a few years ago. I started going when I was mid 30s to, you know, and bro, it was so great to me. Like, sis, whoever watched, it was so great because it's an older white lady and I just love her difference of viewpoint. See, I always used to think somebody can't relate to me. Sometimes somebody that can't relate to you might be able to help you out even more because you're used to hearing the same story. I could talk to one of my cousins who was talking about it. Man, you done had similar experiences. Even though I'm light, I'm still a nigga. Even though I'm mixed, I'm still a nigga. Some people don't even consider that mixed thing. They're talking about the one drop rule. I still could call myself Samoan though too. Never front on my Samoan side. I was raised around niggas though. Let's be clear about that. Like, you know, if I grew up around white people, you know, they say this person talk white. Like one of the realest things I seen, bro, that Colin Kaepernick documentary. I love that shit. I mean, series to show his life. It showed how his mother, he was raised by white parents. You know, it was adopted. It wasn't his real mother was white, I think, too. His father black. I don't think he knew who his father was. And his mother was abandoned him, I think. So the white family adopted him. You know, they showing him love, but he was showing just the differences. Why you got your hair braided up like that? Mom's still black. She cooking shit. He showed him in there putting salt and pepper on his food, seasoning it. Like that bland ass shit. Niggas don't want no bland shit, nigga. We want some flavor with everything in life. How we dress, how we live, definitely our food, our women. You want somebody with flavor, with texture to them. You don't just want the... And it's a stupid thing. Like I seen Cat Williams say, it's true. He like toxic women. I think I do too. I think a lot of guys do too. That's why a nigga will settle down with a woman that's by standards a good wife. Look at Jackson, bitch ass. What's the nigga name? Derek Jackson. Any nigga that simped a woman, he's a fucking cheater and probably misleader too. It's like a preacher, cricket preacher. You gonna tell these dude you doing this, but you doing some other shit. You a hypocrite. You doing exactly. And Derek Jackson, turns out you were IG models, but you wanted a homely looking wife. You didn't want her dressing up. You wanted that security of feeling like I got her under control. That's some sucker shit, bro. Simp shit. Fucked up. I was gonna say fuck that nigga, but yeah, fuck him. You know, I don't like motherfuckers like that. Because you abusing your power. You hurting somebody that you know, like I always tell somebody, man, my favorite Michael Jackson song, it's called It's the Falling in Love. His own, we was talking about the other day, me and one of the older homies. He a hip hop head too, but he's probably more in the transit of disco and R&B to hip hop. He's probably 45, I'm 40. So I can still remember a little bit of that because my pops was a DJ. He listened to a lot of 45 records. I grew up listening to a lot of cassette tapes. Watching VHS tapes, CDs came around. We was listening to CDs. Then we went to MP3s. Now it's fucking airdrop me the song or, you know. send me the files, email them to me. Technology advanced, but it's all, down to what it is. Telling my cousin though, man, like, just hold up. Like I said, poison. I know my throat already dry, but this is something about somebody. I never consider myself an addict, but I have addictive personality. Addictive. I do things to the extreme. I always been in a lot of shit. Some good, some bad. I do it to the extreme though, but it's not good when you're a drinker because you're gonna. It's the competitiveness too. I think factor in there because it's like if you used to play sports and you wanna. Even when I write my rhymes, like people myself mostly though, like how can I outdo the last rhyme I wrote? But I'm about to get me another black. I definitely don't need this shit. I might smoke this half I saved from earlier. And it's stupid because I'm making a video where I have to talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm making a video where I have to talk, but I'm about to smoke some shit that's gonna dry my shit up even more. But that's the thing about poisons. We use them for different reasons. Got different poisons, use them for different reasons. And hold up for 1 second. Get right up here. But yeah, man, it's just mostly to get yourself right, however you feel getting right is, and regulating the mood, the emotion, the feeling. Yeah, man. Got this belt right here, fuck it. Yeah, but closing this pretty soon, a little over an hour. I'm gonna start trying to keep my shits around that range because I can talk all day. Niggas that know me, I'm a conversationalist. Motherfuckers to change the subject on me. It's funny. It's shit I seen, but people been doing my whole life. I'm one of the people I look at shit, the common denominator. My brother, bro. He done so much shit like that. He be like, what? For real? Oh, okay. He had a voicemail one time because I used to call him a lot when we was younger. And flip phones. Or the house phone back then, people remember. He got my ass good one. He know I love to conversate, but if I start talking, he's more polar opposite of me. You know what I mean? He ain't real kind of cold sometimes, man. He don't partake too much. He don't tell you too much. But when a nigga used to drink, that's why I say the poison thing. Sometimes he come out with some shit like, what? That you never knew. And that's because as a man, and especially as a black man in the hood, you can't walk down the street. I got punched in my shit for that before. Niggas that remember or the nigga that remember, I tried to fight him. I was a little inexperienced then, you know what I mean? Never been too big on fighting, no way though. But I'm gonna give you some hit back, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna give you, like coming from the country. I told you I moved from. I didn't say that, but my parents separated, moved from Chuckatuck. Niggas from Suffolk came from this part of Virginia knows Chuckatuck is going towards Smithfield, country. Big ass yard. We had like 10 dogs. My granddaddy had like 5 of them. I think 2 of them was my daddy's. But they just run around. So I grew up like that, man. So that was a great childhood when I was real young. I think I was 7 when they split. And I ain't gonna go into all that, but the therapy shit, just telling my cousin. Well, no, I'll tell you, my brother, he had a voicemail like this. You ever seen a nigga do an asshole move? Like, yeah, Mac, you asshole. That nigga do your asshole. That's just how he carried though, bro. He ain't trying to hear that shit, man. You ain't talking about that for real. And I'm one of them people, I like conversation, man, because I just like it, man, and I learned a lot from, and it feel good to express yourself. To me, I'm the type of person, some people maybe they don't feel the need to express themselves. I feel good expressing myself. So, he had a voicemail. I'm like, yo, what's good, bro? What you doing, bro? Oh, yeah? Uh-huh. What? Uh-huh. I tricked your ass. You know what I mean? We was teenagers then. I was probably like 16. He probably was 18. I tricked your ass. Call back. I'm like, you bitch ass motherfucker, man. Like, you got me talking to you like, yo, what's good, man? Hey, man, guess what happened? Oh, shit, man. Where you at? Uh-huh. Yeah. He on the other end like this. This is voicemail, though. Uh-huh. Then I'm like, yo, where you at? Man, shit. Then I'm like, so it seemed like you answering me, but you just you'll say something, pause, say something, pause, say something. And then you start laughing at it. I trick your ass. Call me back later. Like, you got down. That shit used to make me hot, but I know probably I can be annoying sometimes. I know with girls too, Nigga be like, you talk too much. But then sometimes they say, what's wrong with you? See, when you got a personality like me, and I am expressive sometimes I get bipolar with the shit. Sometimes I get in a dark zone or a deep zone thinking about shit. Or sometimes I'm a nigga, bro. Sometimes I don't feel like saying shit. And then motherfuckers be like, man, what's wrong with you? You got attitude, or I don't know. But like I was telling my cousin, bro, let me go back to that. I was thinking I wanted a black person, maybe another black man or older black lady, so you get that motherly or that school teacher vibe as a therapist, but I end up choosing an older white lady. I don't know if she's Jewish. I don't know what denomination or nationality, but I know she was white and Caucasian and nice lady. That's my take on her. I don't know her for real. She could be crazy as a motherfucker. But when it comes to her job, for me, the type of person I am, I feel like she is a good fit professionally because she sit down and just listen to me, bro. And sometimes, man, I think that's all niggas really want, bro. And men always tell women that, bro. And I think it's the same for them, too. You got to be able to listen to, you really love somebody, bro. I'm talking about a relationship. You really love somebody, you got to listen to them, bro. And just sitting there don't mean you listening. When you can tell them, remember you said this, they know you was listening. They know you really cared and you was really there for them. But and I was telling people, I think it's the confidentiality thing, in the back of your mind. She ain't supposed to tell nobody. Now I ain't saying she won't tell nobody. She ain't supposed to though, and she ain't. Like I seen people do the confessions and what was that mob movie the little kid was talking about? He seen somebody get smoked or, and the mob, the church people, they might go. Now, I don't know that about therapists. If you admit some violent crimes or some shit, they probably will go tell the law on you. They probably tied in with the law because that's how the system's set up. But as far as me and her one-on-one, I'm not going to reveal no shit like that. But as far as stuff that happened to me and how it made me feel, we can't be like that walking around the hood. Hey, man, why did you hurt my feelings? You can get looked at as a cornball and you can get beat up. In a lot of neighborhoods, you would get beat up or you would get attacked. You got to learn how to fight. But yeah, me coming from the country, that was the culture shock thing to me. I'm walking around smiling like, I've never been a smiley kid, but I think I've seen some kids and I'm young and I was more trying to make friends. See, over the years I realized I don't need no fucking friends. That's why I fucked your fat motherfucker. No, that's that part that hit him up. Now that's what he said to get it. I don't need no motherfucking friends. That's why yo, bitch, you fat motherfucker. Nah, I ain't on no shit like that. I ain't into no shit like that. It's, niggas are suckers, man. Niggas is wanksters. But you got good people out here that are real people that could be your real friends. I feel like I got a lot of real friends, even if we don't see each other, talk to each other, see eye to eye about everything. We still real friends and family. I look at it. But Styles say, I ain't got friends, I got enemies. So if they with me, that's my motherfucking brother, nigga. Styles P the Ghost, one of my favorites of all time. But yeah, man. I was telling my cousin, a lot of times we so poisoned, man. We think we just want to hear. I just saw this, I posted it the other day, but think about this. I gotta get this right. Okay, the nigga said, I ain't no nigga, but it was just a word meme that was up there, just words. It said, it's hard to hear God's voice when you already think. It's hard to hear God's voice when you already know what you want him to say. Oh my God, bro. That's some bars, nigga. I'm gonna get that shit on the shirt, bro. Fuck that. It's hard to hear God's voice when you already know what you want him to say. Now really think about that. It's hard to hear God's voice when you already know what you want him to say. Oh my God. That's a deep. I think that we all suffer from that sometimes. Like I said, especially niggas, bro. Especially us, our community. We're taught fucked up shit that we have to unlearn and relearn the right, And not just like, let me make this distinction. Not saying we have to do nothing like them. I had an argument with one of my homies one day about tucking your shirt in. Who the fuck said that's sophisticated? Who said wearing a suit is a sophisticated thing? I ain't seen nobody in Africa wearing suits, and they was royals too. They was, they had their own way of dressing, like royalty and like sophistication. That's the white man way. Why do I gotta cut my hair a certain way or look a certain way for you to think I'm sophisticated? Wear glasses. That's y'all shit, nigga, motherfucker. You can't set the standard and set the board and say this is the right way to do something, or it's uncivilized when y'all motherfuckers ain't even civilized, and that's a deeper. But yeah, like I said, I'm in this building though, telling my cousin, look, sometimes you hear too many people that's like you gonna hear the same shit, and we already think similar. We family, so not just us growing up around each other and dealing with similar shit and being around and knowing who each other is. We probably think alike because it's in our blood too, even though we don't look alike. We're gonna deal with certain different things. He's dark, he's real dark, and I'm real light. I always been. It's because my mother, Simone. I'm still a nigga though. My daddy ain't. My daddy brown skin. You know what I mean? But the skin tone, like I'm gonna make another one about that real soon. Might be the next one I make about that bullshit that I can't stand. Colorism. I can't stand that shit, bro. Because only us beat each other up, man, and that's more poison. So I'm glad I made this video because it's a precursor to a lot of other shit I'm gonna start talking about. Poison, man. It's all poison. Like, we gotta unlearn all of this shit, man. The self-hate, negativity towards each other, you know what I mean? And we know the poisoners. We know who put this and stay putting it into our, like, do you think, like, one thing that nigga, that nut job Kanye said that was right. He say some things is right though. He seen it. I think he just probably got a mixed signal. The man mind is already, and like you said, they try to put him on the psychedelic drugs. Shit probably fucked his mind up. That make perfect sense to me. I'm an avid reader. Got to get back into it. I listen to more audiobooks to soak in. Sometimes it's good just to sit there and read something 1, 2, 3 times. Read that line, read that paragraph a few times. It might soak in and hit you a different way, and you'll understand it better. But I do like audiobooks, especially when you're busier, as you get older, you got different shit you got to do and take care of, responsibilities, obligations. You got time to just sit there and soak it in like osmosis. But a lot of that shit probably ain't gonna really sink in like reading, actually taking the time to read a book. So hopefully one day I'll get, I'll really be in a good enough situation where I can read like I used to when I was a kid and I didn't have that many responsibilities. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense. But just hey man, it's life. Like I said, us being blood, me and my cousin, I was telling them, we probably gonna disagree, but we probably gonna agree a lot. So why do I need advice from somebody that's gonna agree with me, even if I'm on some bullshit? The thing I love about that therapist that I got, and I can go back to, and y'all hit me up if you really need one. I'll put y'all on to the spot. They probably can find, because there's all type of people working in there, bro. It ain't just culturally, so you can, take your pick. And I'm not saying therapy is right for everybody, because it is a business. You know what I'm saying? Anything that's a business, I feel like people always try to ascribe that to Jesus. Don't do that, man. Whether you believe in Jesus or not, don't do that. That man said, render unto Caesar what is Caesar's. I wish I had a coin on me right now. But you don't see nothing on that dollar bill or that coin. Back in the day, they didn't have dollars, they had coins. Caesar was on the coin. Don't let me do that, Illuminati. I ain't with that. But Caesar was on that coin. I ain't with that crazy shit. I wish I had a coin I could show you. But yeah, fuck the Illuminati. I'm just showing you like a coin. When you see that coin, when you look at that coin, who face you see up there on ours? Americans. Slave master George Washington. Slave master Thomas Jefferson. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. Benjamin fucking Franklin, the slave master. Fuck all them motherfuckers. But guess what? I got to get this fucking slave master money just to survive. Ain't that a fucking fucked up conundrum that we find ourselves in, black people? But Jesus said, render unto Caesar what's Caesar's. My face ain't on that dollar bill. It ain't for me. It ain't for me. And maybe that's too deep for y'all to understand now. Maybe in your path, everybody's journey different, everybody's path different. You'll understand what I'm saying. It ain't for me. It ain't for none of us. This is America. It's for them. It ain't for the ones that built this shit. It's for the ones that built it for, nigga. Just believe that. But you need it to survive. You need it to live good, to make it over surviving. We tired of surviving. We trying to thrive. So look, get your coins, get your paper. I'm not saying, but don't think that shit is God, man. Niggas try to put that shit above God, or like it's coming from like God. God wants you to put that shit before. Of course, survival and taking care of yourself and your others is paramount. But I'm just saying it's not to the point like I'm gonna stab somebody in the back for this shit, or if I don't get it, I ain't shit. Motherfuckers really feel like that in this world because capitalism is how it's set up, man. You know what I mean? That's poison. Capitalism is poison. It's teaching you anybody that don't got money ain't shit, but this man could teach you. He could build you a home. This lady right here could cook for you. She could treat you good, but somebody tell you she ain't shit because she ain't got no money. That's bullshit and that's poison. I'm not falling for that shit, my nigga. Fuck that. Everybody that got dollars don't mean they good. Look at TD Jakes and Puff Daddy and all this weirdo shit that's going on. Cat Williams was exposing a lot of it. That a lot of us already knew anyway. Motherfuckers catching flights with Jeffrey Epstein and all this. Them niggas got plenty of money. They the type of niggas that be like, what they doing? What they doing? You know what I'm saying? What they doing? I don't give a fuck what them motherfuckers doing. That's the devil, homie. Keep that shit over there. I don't. What my nigga Cat Williams said. I don't fear the other side. Ain't nothing they can do over here, baby. You got God in your heart. You got God on your side. He done blocked a lot for me. He blocked shit I ain't even see coming at me. You know what I'm saying? Real shit and imaginary shit and spiritual shit. He blocked it, bro. I really believe that. And he guided my paths a lot of times. You know, like they said, you can't hear God when you expecting him to say this. He might tell you this. No, that girl ain't the girl for you. Them friends ain't the friend for you. This way, you don't want to walk down this path tonight. Ain't no more bullets coming down that path. Ain't no more bad luck coming down that path. Ain't no more jail coming down that path. And I might take the other path. And guess what? Still here. I'm still out here. Still free. You know, still dealing with what I'm dealing with. What everybody dealing with what they dealing with. But you still here. So, hey, you know. I mean, that's just my take on it. That's how I look at this shit. You know what I mean? And man, it's deep, bro. It's sincerely deep. Had a very great discussion with y'all, man. I'm getting tired of this shit, man. I gotta make some moves early tomorrow too. This shit don't stop. You know how it go, but I'm gonna make way more of these. We about to go in for this year. You know what I mean? Something I enjoy doing is getting it off my chest, but like I was saying about the poison, bro. Get that poison out your heart, bro. Get that poison out your mind. If you still drinking and smoking, do what you gonna do. I can't tell you what to do. I still don't eat totally healthy. Still don't work out like I used to and like I'm supposed to as regularly and getting myself. My face is, you know, people, but it's all a vanity thing too. You know, see, you see, I'm talking about my fucking face being fatter. I'm Samoan too, so I gotta look at that too. This definitely ain't healthy, especially 1.5 back to back. And you try to rationalize it. This is the rationalization is water. Well, I'm drinking water. Poison is poison, though. Poison is poison, y'all. Almost on 1:30. I think I'm ended there. Poison is poison. Stay away from it as much as you can. If it's people, toxicity could be relationships, could be crowds, could be situations. You ain't got to stick your chest out and prove yourself. Go around these niggas if you feel like they on some bullshit. I ain't no bitch. There's a lot of real gangsters in jail for not proving they're a bitch. Or it's a lot of dead ones too for proving they're not a bitch. You know? And ladies, you ain't got to go out here. This man treated me wrong. I'm going to be a whore. Come on, man. It's a lot of people with diseases because of that. It's a lot of people that never have self-respect because of that or respect of others. You know? Get rid of the poison, man. And I'm saying that as I'm smoking some poison. You know what I mean? But I'm being real, yo. I got to get rid of the poison. There's going to come a time, we all got to get rid of the poison, whatever poison we got going on. Whether it's in your heart, it's in your mind, your spirit. You got to get right, bro. Get right with that man upstairs. Get right with yourself. There's a lot of people that's right with the man upstairs. Got a good relationship with God, but they don't love themselves. Love yourself. That's the last thing I'm gonna leave y'all with. Love yourself. I don't care how you look. Look at Michael Jackson, bro. It's sad. A lot of women seeing pictures of him when he was younger, brown skinned brother. They find the man attractive. I'm not gay. I don't know. All niggas ugly to me, including myself. At times. I know I'm a handsome brother though. I ain't complaining about, man. That's a perception thing. To some girls, it's probably ugly as fuck. I don't give a fuck. I know a lot of them like it. Hey, in the same way, Lil' Kim. Look at all these girls like Nicki and them claiming they regret having surgery now. You was better before. You still look good. All that makeup and shit ain't no knock, but a lot of times it ain't even necessary. You beautiful already. But it's society of poison us to think I'm not good enough. I got to do this. I got to compare myself to this other motherfucker who already fucked up in the head. Unlearn that shit and relearn, bro. Relearn the truth about yourself. Relearn your history. Not the history that we learn in schools that's controlled by white supremacy. Relearn your true history. You know what I'm saying? I didn't learn a lot of shit that I know. I'm super pro-black. I can't say I always been because I grew up in American society, American schools. I can't say I always been like that, but since I known, bro, and I believed it, and I know it's true. I believe in that higher power. I believe in God. And the details on that, I don't know. It's a lot of different denominations and beliefs and all this. I don't know, bro. I know the business and the scam with that shit, but does that mean that they use the story or use the concept of higher power to make money off of it like everything else? That's what I think it is. That don't mean we don't have one, though. And to those who believe we don't, hey, that's on them. Everybody have a reason to believe what they believe. Even me having the faith to rely on myself when I feel like I couldn't rely on nobody else. Real motherfuckers know what I'm talking about. There's times you felt like your back was down and nobody really had your back. Rest in peace to Nate Dogg. It's one of my favorite songs. All the Samoan, shout out to the Sayals, Sayal family. Samoan real G's, real motherfuckers, man. They used to play this shit after Big Nate Dogg died. We love Nate Dogg on the East Coast, and I used to spend time in the West, but I didn't grow up. They love Dogg Pound, Snoop, and all, but Nate Dogg, these days you gotta stay strapped. I'm already knowing ain't nobody got my back. These days you gotta stay down. Whoever said it'd be easy repping Dogg Pound, and I ain't repping no Dogg Pound. None of that gang shit or click shit. I don't know them niggas like that. But that's a hard hook. Nate Dogg, one of the greatest hook singer, and that nigga just soulful. These days you gotta stay strapped. I'm already knowing ain't nobody got my back. These days you gotta stay down. Who said it'd be easy repping Dogg Pound? Like, whatever you rep, whatever you represent, bro, whatever you say, whoever watching this, whatever you represent, it's not going to be easy, bro. Who said it's going to be easy? If you watch the video that man had, he's showing how niggas was hating on him, where he came from. A lot of times that's what happens. Be the niggas that you knew that hated on Jesus like that. Jesus got killed where he came from. He traveled the whole world teaching and prophesying and doing miracles. Nothing happened to him. He came back home, got snitched on, the police killed him. Yeah, this video, I've been, running it out. So if you're watching this to the end, much respect, salute. And I'm going to throw this on the gram, throw it on, like I said, follow my YouTube. It's The Heart 83, ITZTHE. HEART 83. That's my main one. I'm making this backup page because something happened with my password. I don't know. I might have to reset all that shit. When we get back on my true page, though, this gonna be the backup, and I'm gonna put this on the gram probably too. It's a few hours, but an hour and a half. But I know a lot of people watch my shit on the gram too. So, but it's heart talk. And like I said, get that poison up out you, bro. And I'm putting this poison in me as I say this, but really, We all got to get that poison up out of us, especially the deep poisons. We got physical poisons we dealing with, but the ones that alter your mind, alter your emotions, alter your spirit, could be a person. You could love them to death. They poisonous, they toxic. Hey, man, you know what poison do. Sea moss build up. You know what I mean? It build you up. Even like I said, some marijuana build up. It's been proven by scientists. So if you don't believe in God, you believe in science. It's been proven by scientists that these things build up your immune system, build up your, build up against disease or sickness. Poison don't do nothing but tear down, though. Poison erodes, destroys, corrodes, dissolves. It could dissolve trust. It could dissolve love. It could dissolve the truth. Something that you know is true. A fucking lie. That's poison. Motherfucker lie on you. Put some lies out there to fuck your mind up. That's poison. Stay the fuck away from them motherfuckers that be lying, bro. They be fucking just keeping shit stirred up. That's poison. You pray for them. I pray for everybody. I got love for a lot of motherfuckers, man. I know they poison them. You know what I mean? So what you do with that, man? You can't touch it. It's like a sick motherfucker. You pray for healing. Pray for your own healing. Pray for the healing of others. You know what I'm saying? It's deep, man. But yeah, heart talk, man. I'm about to go to fucking sleep, man. Fuck this. All right. Peace, y'all.